Thank you very much, guys. That was an exciting match. It did look like it could go both directions for a very long time. While you were watching that excellent AAA versus Dystopia match, we have a new guest at CCP Tier. How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you.
We had you on last time.
Yes.
And you explained a little bit that you are basically the party guy at CCP. What do you do?
I basically make all the parties for CCP. I mean, but my main priority is, of course, FanFest. And I do a lot of conventions and stuff like that as well. But, of course, FanFest in March next year is my main priority.
So basically, when we do cool events, when there's stuff going on, it's usually you who are the architect behind it.
Yes, I am. I take good care of the CCP staff during our shenanigans, and that's me. I get you all the drinks that you can muster.
That is fantastic. So FanFest has been moved this year. Why
Yes.
was it moved? What happened?
Well, we moved FanFest because CCP Helmar told us this during his speech at FanFest 2008, that he wanted to move it closer to the summer and away from the fall period, because it has proven difficult for both staff and attendees that time period. So now we're gonna have it's better pricing because it's closer to the summer. It's outside the tourist season, and you know, hopefully better weather. I mean, but who knows? It's Iceland.
Yeah, definitely. I know that as working here and doing FanFest as well, it was always close to expansions. The weather was always not so good, and tickets were a little bit expensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, hopefully we can, all that stuff becomes better now. Can you just give a little bit of a hint at what's going to happen next FanFest? I mean, it's far away, but...
It's far away, and we can't, you know, disclose all of it, but we're closer to Incarna. That's that's a big reason also we're moving it, is that Incarna is EVE's largest expansion to date, and we're going to feature that a lot. So, you know, cosplay anyone, you know, we're going to dress up, we're going to have fun, and we're going to do, we did pub crawl for the first time last year. I heard you took some part during that.
I had a nice collection of young gentlemen and ladies that
Yes.
I showed around.
Definitely. So we're going to do that again, and we're going to, you know, do that better this time. We had a third party do everything, and it could be better. We could do a better job, and we're going to do that, and you know, make the devs do it more themselves than handing everything over to the third party. So we're going to have an increased pub crawl presence this year. Hopefully 500 of us are going to, you know, march downtown and totally take control.
That would be very, very cool, and as you said, closer to Incarna as well, cosplay. I will certainly be dressed as a Galente barmaid for most of FanFest. Possibly, you never know. But it does sound really cool. When are the dates?
It's March 24 through 26, March 2011.
Yeah. So if anyone is sitting at home, they take time off for vacation, that's basically when they should be going to their boss. I'm not coming in that week.
Yes, they definitely should be here, and you should definitely also experience Iceland more. You should come over and stay a few days longer, or come a few days earlier, and, you know, experience the nature if you want to, or just downtown Reykjavik and all that Iceland has to offer. I mean, it's so much else than just FanFest.
Rowan, you're a FanFest veteran.
I am, yes.
How many have you been to?
I've been to 2 previously. This one will be my 3rd. I actually have already booked 4 weeks off work.
Didn't
I like
you quit
this
your previous job to go to the
I
last
did, yes.
one?
The last job that I had, my boss wouldn't let me take the time off work, so I just bye-bye. And then I came to FanFest, and I got a new job when I went home.
I guess that worked out.
Internet spaceships are serious business.
They are serious business. So you have an entire month off. You're planning to come over. Angel, you've gone before as well?
I did. I attended last year. It was amazing. I was on that pub crawl with CCP Gecko, and definitely need to have a rehash of that. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was great fun. Of course, one of the dangers if you go to pub crawl or the FanFest, what happened to me is I went here 1 year, and then I went out, drank a lot of beers, and I couldn't remember anything. And the next morning, I woke up an employee of CCP.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're hiring a lot of people at the moment, and the HR people will be around. You know,
Yep.
and you want to hand them their CV, and you know, you might end up with a job at CCP.
You may go to bed one night after a good long night out, and then wake up in a dev shirt the day after.
Hopefully, not wearing a dress.
Hopefully, not wearing a dress, depending on what your preferences are.
It has happened.
It has happened. It has probably happened. We've seen people come over who have Eve tattoos and CCP tattoos, and I mean, you taking 4 weeks off, the community is just like amazing, isn't it?
It has to be done.
It has to be done. It has to be done.
The game pushes you in that direction. It's sort of the amount of time that you spend with people within Eve, or especially my court mates in Alliance or in Destructive Influence, we get close, and because we're not close proximity, yes, very close in Veron's case, because we're from all over the world, FanFest really gives us a great opportunity to meet.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I always liked as well. You had all the European players and all the American players, and you kind of meet halfway, like on a small island.
And now also the Icelandic public, because you know the first time last year we opened up the doors to the Icelandic public, and we had, instead of 1,000 or 1,500 people gathering at the party at the top of the world, we had 2,500 people gathering, and hopefully gonna make that even bigger.
Yeah.
And who knows? We had too many DJs playing for us last time. It's a
Fantastic,
fantastic, DJ set, and we had DJ Marken and the symphony orchestra doing Eve music. I mean, who knows what we're gonna do? We're always gonna aim higher and do bigger, and so sky's the limit for space.
Crazy. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And it is funny that you guys bring it up, because one of the things you always heard growing up was don't sit in front of the computer and stuff like that. But you don't really just sit alone in front of the computer. You sit there with a lot of people, and you make some good friends for life, hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about FanFest. Let's talk more about getting close and touching each other later. Let's go to the next match. It is Bane versus Electric Monkey Overlords. Let's hear who's going to take this. Let's do a quick round.
Emo.
Emo?
Emo.
Who has more Kaldari ships?
Probably Bane.
Okay, Bane.
I just made that up, but I hope it's going to stick. I'm going to go with Electric Monkey Overlords as well.